Hey Gabrielle, Jason. Finally got around to making this video. Sorry it took so long, but anyway, this is the engine bay of my '02 Jeep Liberty. You should have the same thing. There's the wipers, the hood is up. Um, Here's what you need. Now, I've got a little bit different setup than what you probably got. I'm out of the blaster penetrating oil. So this is the wrong stuff. You have the right stuff. So I'm going to use this just to show you what I do with it. Instead of this here, this is plastic. You can use a regular flathead screwdriver. I prefer plastic because it doesn't scratch, and also if you make a slip, it's far less stitches. So that's why I have this one here. A ratchet, 15 millimeter, should be a 15 millimeter. And then this here, you don't need this either. You can use a, they have lighters that have like a jet butane fuel that comes out of here, just like this, like $4 at probably any grocery store or home center, something like that. But I'm just using this because I have it. I can't afford new cars in good shape, so I do a lot of fixing, so I have a lot of tools. So that's what we got there. All right, we're gonna move over to the cover, the lid here. I gotta try to do this all with one hand because I'm gonna hold the phone with the other, but here we go. Okay, now I'm almost certain you can lift this part up, that thing up, without doing the windshield wiper arms off. There's these little clips here. They look like this. I'll show you, well, I can show you now, I guess, how they come out. You just gotta pull the middle one out, and then they come out like that. Then you leave the little stem out, and when you want to put them back in, you just push them back in and then push that stem back in. But I'm going to put this in my pocket before it rolls into the engine bay and I never see it ever again. So the first thing you want to do with these windshield wipers is your little cap here. Now, I'm doing this as I'm filming it. I did not try this before. Up, and there goes the cap. But that's what you got under the cap. Let's see if we can find the cap. Oh my, here, cappy. All right, we got that. That goes in the pocket too. All right, now, when it comes time for your penetrating oil, and right now we're using blaster, and again, I'm holding the phone while I'm trying to do this, so you should be able to see the important parts. All right, so here we are. All right, we're going to nail that baby there on top and underneath. Okay, if they're truly frozen with rust and corrosion as opposed to cold, I would let that sit at least a few hours overnight if you could. I know it's cold there, so I don't know how fast it's going to work. And here's the 15 millimeter socket, and damn it, I got the wrong socket. All right, we're back with the right socket. Now, of course, all right, make sure you go counterclockwise to untighten. And my turned right away. So we know that's good and loose. Now, if you're having trouble and it won't turn even after the blaster, here's the torch method. Heat it up a bit. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you. Let's get it down to maybe about that. Alright, now it's daylight, so I don't know if you can tell, but the hottest part of the flame is actually, find it, the viewer here. There it is the tip of the flame, which is about here. And you see those little orange shoots sticking out? They stop about right where I'm pointing to. That's the hottest part of the flame. So, because your car is cold, you're going to have to be careful. And it's easy to be careful. All you have to do is, if you need to heat it up a little bit over, a little bit. So the idea is to slowly warm it up and be really careful not to point this at your windshield or it'll crack. So that's what I'm doing. That's how you get it heated up, and then try it again. If it doesn't come loose after all that, I don't know what to tell you except for get a bigger ratchet with a handle and for more leverage. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take mine off. Now, if you get it working and you get it off. Okay, let's put that over there. Okay, before you remove it, make sure you note, either with tape or memory, whatever you got, where that blade is at rest, because there's a bunch of fine notches in here, and if you're just one notch off, it'll, when you run them, it's either going to hit the bottom or hit the top up here. So you want to hit the same notches. Now you gotta lift the arm up here, and this is the hard part for me. What I end up doing is grabbing it really close to where it's mounted at. So that it kind of all comes out at the same time. Alright, I'm going to need two hands to do this, so I'm going to have to stop the video for a second. Okay, we're back, and I got some news. As it turns out, I have the same problem. It is frozen solid. Well, I should say it was frozen solid, so I think I have the technique to break it loose. Again, I'm holding the phone with one hand, so I can only show you with one hand here, but I have a pry bar. You could probably use whatever you want. While you're applying, not a lot, but just pressure, I have a hammer and I'm tapping the bolt that holds it. So I'm just tapping it about like this while pulling on this, And voila. Oh, you can see it's loose. And you know, the pressure that the arm, this thing has down, really makes it want to stay. So you have to grab it by this thing. And there you go. That's how I did it. I remembered where my blade was, so when it goes back on, it goes right about here. You can see all those little fine notches I'm talking about. If you're just one off, you may have problems. So that's that. Let me get this out of here, and I'm going to take out the rest of the little holder things. They're along here. There's, I think, one up here. No, maybe not. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. So I'm going to take those out. I'm going to leave the other wiper in because I think I can show you what's going on without having to take that one off as well. Not only that, but it's in the middle of the car, so it's very hard to reach. So when you do it, you may want to get a step ladder or figure out a way to crawl up on top so you can get a better grip on it. But anyway, okay, well, I'm going to take, hold on for a minute while I take off the rest of these things. Okay, we're on this side of the car now. Here's what we got. We're on the other side, and the little things I was telling you about, they're all out. Then what you do is this thing comes out like that. Okay, now I still have my windshield wiper in over there, so this thing is not going to come all the way off, but I think I can show you what you're after when you get yours all the way off. Okay, if you see in there, oh God, I got a lot of crap too. All right, these holes right here go to your cab vent. That's where it gets the air from. I don't know if Jeeps have a filter in there or not, but anyway, there is a drain. There is a drain. Let's see if you can get a better look at it. There is a drain in there that needs to be cleaned out. What I believe is happening to your car is that the drain is clogged up and this is filling with water, this basin here, and it's spilling into your air duct holes for your cab. So let me see if I can find out where that drain is. So more in there. Anyway, that's as far as I'm going to go with this video to show you how you get in there, how you take your wipers off. And I think if you just plan on an afternoon of taking it apart and off and opening up that basin that's in there, you will see what needs to be done. Now, on Tina's car, the drain is in the center. But on this car, it may be on the sides there and there. But the procedure would be the same because it's the water that's filling up in here, and you still would have to get inside here to clear out the drains if they're on that side. I can't tell. All right. Well, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to put my car back together now. And anyway, this is the same thing that was going on with Tina's car. Her drain was in the middle, like right there. So I cleaned it out and it worked. So that's what I think is going on with yours. All right, thanks again for the rum balls. Hope that helps. If you have any questions or problems, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.